Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, let's get started. You can stand up and, as always, set an intention, maybe even two for class. Wonderful. Okay, let's begin. Feet and heels together, interlock all 10 fingers, place them underneath your chin. The thumb is close to the throat. Shoulders are relaxed. The elbows are close. The knees are locked. And the spine is straight. Let's have a great class, everybody. Begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Inhale, head down, knees locked. Let the ribs and elbows keep rising. Up, up, up. Exhale it all out. Make an H-A-ha sound. Look for the wall behind you. Look back, way backward, right into that optic nerve. Stretch the elbows forward. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Getting taller, longer, and now even stronger. Right here, right now at the top. Exhale it out. Now maintain that lift, right? Don't collapse. Keep the chest up. Elbows up. Stretch those elbows forward. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Always keep in mind, part of your work here, better this class is, so big lungs at the top. Exhale it out. Make that H-A-ha sound. Filter out those impurities from the inside out. Bottom lung breathing. Stretch the elbows forward. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Really starting to increase that lung elasticity as the ribs and elbows keep rising up. Exhale it out. Keep your hips stable. Lift the ribs. Let's get those elbows up on a shelf. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Take in all that fresh oxygen. All that fresh energy. That means big lungs at the top. Exhale it out. Good. Filter out those impurities. Cleansing the body from the inside out. Stretch those elbows forward. Elbows touch. Inhale, looking straight ahead. So instead of bringing the elbows up all the way, bring them out a little bit more. Big lungs. Exhale it out. Good stuff. Push the floor away. Keep the chest open by lifting up. Hips stay stable. Stretch those elbows forward. Elbows touch. Inhale. Head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Inhale, looking straight ahead. So just imagine, I have you by the ears now. I'm going to pull up. I mean straight up. Exhale it out. Now keep those ribs lifted. The legs are locked to keep the hips stable. Stretch the elbows forward. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale. Final 3. In the first and only set, so don't wait for the next class. Keep taking in more. And now a little more right there at the top. Exhale it out. Make that H-A-ha sound. Keep stretching those elbows forward. Elbows touch. Good. Inhale. Final 2. So knees locked. Belly tight. Straight spine. So ribs and elbows get to the top. You're right up. Exhale it all out. Yeah. Filter out those impurities. H-A-ha sound. Stretch those elbows forward. Elbows touch. Inhale. Last one. All right, this is your best one. Imagine you have the best, the most fantastic smile right in front of you. Take that little sip more at the top. Exhale it out. Wonderful. Hands, palms together first. Wrist forms next. Elbows touch right there at the end. Change. Great job. Arms are down by your side. You move your neck, shoulders around. Do what feels good. Okay, next up, half moon. Feet, heels together first. Arms over the head sideways. Interlock all 10 fingers, release the index fingers, and keep the thumbs crossed. Now put the attention, mindfulness right on the grip first. Don't lose the grip. Keep the arms with the ears, chin off the chest. Weights in the heels and the knees are locked. Okay, really reach up. Create a nice rib lift. And bring your body down to the right and to the left. Right and to the left. So back and forth, side to side. Every time you're passing through the center, try to get a little bit taller, but always breathing. Big inhales and exhales. Back and forth, back and forth. Wonderful. Next time you pass through the center, just stop in the center. And let's rework that foundation. So the weight is in the heels. The Knees are locked. The grip is really tight. Don't lose it. Now reach up out of the waist. Try to touch the ceiling and bring your body down to the right side of the room. Now, as always, it's just long and really strong lines of energy. So use the right arm to lift the left arm up and over. Now, the left arm pulls the right arm back. That allows the chest and that rib cage to stay open. Relock the legs. Push. Slide those hips just out beyond your flexibility to the left side of the room. Bottom shoulder, right shoulder. Bring it forward just slightly. Two shoulders, one line. That is awesome. Hold it there. Now that left hip comes forward so the two hips are in one line. As the arms pull back, don't sway back. Keep the weight in the heels. Hips stay stable, but puff the chest a little more forward. Now press the inner sole of that left foot down as you take a big inhale and exhale. Fingertips and toes as you push, 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 change. Wonderful. Back to center, arms strong. Exhale it away. All right, now big inhale. Reach up for that rib lift and bring your body down to the left side of the room. Okay, so again, arms are locked, legs are locked. Now use that left arm to lift the right arm up and over. Now the right arm's going to pull the left arm back, allow the chest and the rib cage to really stay open. Relock the legs. Now push, slide those hips just out beyond your flexibility to the right side of the room. Bottom shoulder this time, left shoulder. Bring it forward just slightly. Hold it there. Good stuff, Laura. Now the right hip comes forward so the two hips are in one line. Again, as the arms pull back, it's very easy to sway back. You're too strong for that. So the weight is in the heels, the hips are stable, and puff that chest more forward. Now press the inner sole of that right foot down and take a big inhale and exhale as you push. Push, push, change. Good stuff. Back to center, arms stay strong for the first back bend. Head starts to relax back. Start to look for the wall behind you. Now, the first thing to do is create a lot of room. So really reach up, touch the ceiling. Now, immediately pull the arms back with the ears. At the same time, let the chest, the heart, the ribs right up to the ceiling. Do not collapse into the lower back. The arms are locked and the legs are locked. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the heels. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, push those hips more forward. Keep pulling those arms further. Now you could feel the lower, middle, upper, total back is bent. I want you to look back. Go back. Now go for it. Pull the arms. Way, way, way back. Change. Good stuff, Bob. Arms are with the ears. Keep your belly braced. Forward bend. Hinge from the hips or bend from the knees and get all 10 fingers to touch the floor. Once your fingers touch the floor, start to pedal at the feet. You could shake your head yes or no, squat down a few times. So you're doing what feels good here, especially coming out of that back bend to forward bend, that tight morning body. Just allowing those joints to open up. Get those joints nice and juicy. So maybe another head shake or two, another deep knee bend or two. Wonderful. Okay, let's set up now for Padastasana, hands to feet. So feet, heels together first, belly braced. Bend the knees, stomach on the thighs. Wrap the arms around the calf muscles. Now scoop all 5 fingers underneath the heels. Keep the fingers in the same direction as the toes. Little fingers are next to each other side by side. Stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, head down below the knees. There's no wrinkles or stress in the neck here. Without removing the stomach from the thighs, begin to roll forward, lift the hips, lock the knees. Continuously pull yourself down towards the floor, hips up. Lock the knees. Now wrap the elbows even deeper around the calves. Shoulders come right off the ears. Push your forehead right into your shins. Now slide the top of your head, the top of your toes as you lock the knees. Lock the knees. One more. Lock those knees. Change. Good stuff. Arms are with the ears, chin off the chest. Keep the back flat and the belly braced as you rise up, reach up. Arms coming over the head, touching the ceiling at the top. Change. Arms right down to the side. And immediately to that cleansing breath. Good stuff. Second set, half moon, feet, heels together, arms over the head sideways. Interlock the 10 fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs are crossed. Now the second set, well, that requires a better grip. Arms are still with the ears, chin off the chest, the weight's in the heels, knees are locked. Really reach up, get that nice rib lift, and bring your body down to the right side of the room. So as always, just long and super strong lines of energy. Arms are locked, legs are locked. Coming to that very first point of resistance, and breathe. Relock the arms, relock the legs. Now push, slide the hips just out beyond your flexibility. 2 shoulders are in one line. 2 hips are in one line. The weight is in the heels, the hips are stable. That chest is a little more forward as the hips stay stable. Take a big inhale and exhale as you start to push. Push. Push, change. Good stuff. Back to center, arms stay strong. Exhale it away. All right, now big inhale. Reach up for your rib lift. And bring your body down to the left side arm. Okay, so again, arms are locked, legs locked. Come to that very first point of resistance and breathe. Relock the arms, relock the legs. Now push, slide those hips just out beyond your flexibility. 2 shoulders in one line, 2 hips are in one line. So it's like you're trying to squeeze through 2 planes of glass, never touching it. So the heels are down, hips are stable, chest is a little more forward. Feel it, fingertips all the way to the toes. Take that big inhale and exhale as you push. Push. Push, change. Beautiful. Back to center, arm strong for the second back bend. Head relaxes back. Again, start to look for the wall behind you. Okay, first thing, let's create a lot of room. So really reach up, touch the ceiling. Now, immediately pull the arms back with ears. At the same time, with the chest, the heart, the ribs right up. Don't collapse into that lower back. Arms are locked, legs are locked. Inhale, lift that heart. Exhale, plant the heels. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips more forward. Now, keep pulling the arms further back so you can feel the lower, middle, upper, total back as bad as you look back. Get the chest up as you go back. Now, pull those arms way, way, way back. Change. Nice stuff, Mary. Arms are with the ears. Belly stays braced. Forward bend. Hinge from the hips or bend from the knees. Again, getting all 10 fingers to touch the floor. Once the fingers touch the floor, again, start to pedal at the feet. Shake your head yes and no. You can squat down a few times. So the second set, obviously a little warmer, but you're still allowing that saturation, that irrigation of the joints. So maybe another head shake or 2, even another deep knee bend or 2. Wonderful. Let's set it up now. Round 2. Padastasana, hands and feet. So feet, heels together first. Belly brace, bend the knees. Stomach on the thighs. Wrap the arms around the calf muscles to scoop all 5 fingers underneath the heels. Fingers are in the same direction as those toes. Little fingers next to each other, side by side. Stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, head down below the knees. No wrinkles in the neck. Without removing the stomach from the thighs, begin to roll forward. Lift the hips, lock the knees. Shoulders pull off the ears. Forehead onto the shins. Roll forward more and lock the knees. Use that bicep power to lock the knees. Shoulders off the ears one more time as you lock those knees. Change. Arms with the ears, chin off the chest, flat back, tight belly as you rise up. Reach up. Arms over the head, touching the ceiling right there at the top. Change. Arms down to the side. Yeah, I can't even unmute you, Laura. So you said you can't hear me? You can't hear me? I'm sorry. The other people can. I'm not sure why. And I can't even unmute you, so I don't know if you muted yourself or not. We'll try after this posture. All right, awkward pose. Right foot, step it out to the right, 6 inches, hip width apart from each other. Heels stay hidden behind toes. Feet look like the number 11. Arms come up parallel to the floor, 6 inches apart from each other. All 5 fingers touch. Your shoulders are going to pull down and back. Now I can hear you. Belly's braced. Sit down. Upper body leans back. Weight stays in the heels. So remember, the weight stays in the heels at first, but then distribute the weight onto the base of the big toe, base of the pinky toe. Really spread the arch of that foot. 6 inches between the feet, ankles, knees, and hands. Keeping the chin up and the chest is up. Now the belly stays braced. Sit down a little bit more. Relock the arms as you sit down more. More. Change. Arms stay strong right up to the tippy toes. That means maximum. Weight should be on the first and second toe. Pretend there's a wall behind you. Head, hips right on that wall. Concentrate. Slide down the wall. Move forward. Upper body starts.
Chris, are you here?
The focus is fierce here. Tops of the feet should be visible. Visible to the people in front of you. Inhale, begin to stabilize, straighten the spine, get into the chair. Exhale, work the heels up. Inhale, stabilize right into that chair. Exhale, heels up. Now start to show off that English Bulldog determination. Bengal Tiger strength, heels up, up. Change. Beautiful. All the way to top, heels down, arms strong. Third final part, knees touch, inner thighs squeeze tight. Heels off the floor slightly. Now this is a slow 10 count. Slide down the wall. 1, 2, 1 floor at a time. Taking your time. Squeezing the inner thighs really tight. Pointing the knees down. Never letting the hips down below the knees. So from the side, you look like a box. Upper body, lean it back. Stretch up out of your waist. Relock the arms in your practice. Give me 3 bounces. 1, 2, 3. Now slide up the wall slow for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Nice. Feet, heels together. Arms are down. Good stuff, Jeff. and the chin stays up to breathe. All right, eagle, feet heels together, arms over the head sideways, interlock the thumbs, hands in prayer. Right arm underneath the left elbow. Thumbs face you and the pinky fingers face in front of you. Interlock the fingers as you pull the elbows down so the left and right shoulders even. Beautiful, Janine. Belly stays braced. Sit down. Upper body leans back. Now the weight stays on the heels. Right leg high up over the left leg. Hook the foot around the calf muscle. Wrap the foot around the calf muscle so all 5 toes are visible. Squeeze the inner thighs even tighter. There's no gaps anywhere. Work the right hip back to the right, upper body to the left so everything's in one line. Wrists, hips, knees, ankles, and the elbows. Sit down a little bit more. That's it. Upper body starts to lean back. Now finish. Pull those elbows down at the end. Change. Good stuff, Dan. Feet heels together, arms over the head. Big breath in. Left arm underneath the right elbow. Thumbs face you, pinky fingers face in front of you. Interlock the fingers first as you pull the elbows down, left and right shoulder even. Belly's braced. Sit down. Upper body leans back, weights on the heels. Left leg high up over the right leg. Hook the foot around, wrap it around so all 5 toes are visible and squeeze those inner thighs really tight. As you bring the left hip back to the left, upper body to right, everything's in one line. Wrists, hips, knees, ankles, elbows. No gaps anywhere. Start to sit down a little bit more, using your breath here. So inhale, the chest rises up. Slight double chin as you pull the elbows down at the end. Change. Feet and heels together, arms over the head. Arms come right down to the side. Go get a water break. I'm going to text you, Laura.
Brian, am I the only one who can't hear you?
Yeah. Can you hear me now? No, because I can hear you.
All right. I'm going to say goodbye because I can't hear you.
Reset it.
Reset it? All right.
Turn it off and then try to join us back in. Cool. Okay. No, I don't have to send that text. Okay. So now we are in our balancing series. And as always, gang, remember mindfulness, right? New environment. So just be mindful of what's going on. Let your breath guide you today. All right, let's do it. Standing head to knee, feet and heels together. Left leg is locked. Keep it locked. Right leg up, parallel to the floor. Toes way up to the ceiling. The belly stays braced. Round down. Interlock all 10 fingers 3 inches below the toes. 10-finger grip here. That means the thumbs are included with the grip. So that grip is non-negotiable. If it's not available today, that's okay. That's what we're working towards. The foot, the weight, the leg in your hand has weight. So brace your belly like you're getting a punch. That distributes the weight more evenly on the left leg. Create a foundation through the thigh. Spread the arch of that left foot. Big inhale. Stretch the right leg forward. Flex all 5 toes toward you. Once both legs lock, elbows come down to the calves. Now eventually the elbows below the calves. Nice. Keep the weight slightly forward. Take that pressure off your back. Good stuff, Jeff. That's it, Pat. Beautiful, Maria. Change. Everybody. Bob, Janine, awesome, Maria. That was really good stuff, Mary. All right. Feet, heels together. Right leg is locked. Keep it locked. Left leg up, parallel to the floor. Again, the toes should go up to the ceiling. Keep your belly braced. Round down. Interlock all 10 fingers 3 inches below the toes. 10-finger grip here. Arthritis fighting grip. This leg also has weight, so brace your belly like you're getting a little punch. Distribute the weight evenly onto the right leg. It's locked. It's solid. One piece, no knee. A lamppost loaded with concrete. Now, big inhale. Stretch. That's it. That left foot forward. Flex all 5 toes toward you. Let us take a breath and start to work the elbows down to the calves. Now the elbows will start to go below the calves. Feel the shoulders relax as the ribs come forward and the weight slightly forward towards the front of the foot. Change. Good adjustment, Pat. Feet and heels together. You can bring your hands to your hips here. Enjoy a little baby back bend. Sure is a nice release after that posture. Okay, second set. So again, the feet and heels are together. The left leg is locked. Keep it locked. Right leg up, parallel to the floor. Toes way up to the ceiling. Okay, belly braced. Round down. Interlock all 10 fingers 3 inches below that right foot. 10-finger grip, right? Non-negotiable. The belly is braced. The standing leg is locked. It is solid. I want you to picture it. It's like a steel beam. Big inhale. Stretch the right leg forward. Flex all 5 toes toward you. Wonderful. Now that both legs are locked, the elbows come down to the calves. Nice, Dan. Eventually, the elbows will be below the calves. Take another breath and bring that chin to your chest, forehead to the knee. Yep. Just the breath is steady. And lead through the heel as the weight comes slightly forward. Beautiful. Change. Nice, Dan. Feet and heels go. Arms are down. And again, the chin stays up just to recirculate the blood and the oxygen, get that big breath in. The right leg is locked. Keep it locked. The left leg up. Parallel to the floor. Toes way up to the ceiling. Again, belly is really braced here. Round down, interlock all 10 fingers 3 inches below the left foot. Again, 10-finger arthritis fighting grip. And the standing leg is locked. It is solid. It's like unbreakable, absolutely unshakable. Big inhale. Stretch that left foot forward. Flex all 5 toes toward you. Wonderful. Okay, now the legs are locked. You're going to work the elbows down to the calves. Eventually, the elbows go below the calves. Yeah. Chin to the chest. Forehead to the knee. Extend forward for 3, 2, 1. Change. That was good holding, Jenny. Nice, Maria. Feet and heels again. That's good stuff. Hands to the hips, a little supporting back bend for yourself. Beautiful, beautiful stabilization. Oh, I'm so glad you're back, Laura. All right, yeah. Standing bow, pulling pose. Feet and heels together. Remember, Mercury is like almost in retro or something like that. Does that happen? So screwy times. Right arm out to the right, right elbow touches by, palm faces up. Straighten the right arm. Bend the right leg and grab the ankle from the inside. So all 5 fingers touch. Now bring the knees together for good hip alignment. Left arm up in the air, chin close to the shoulder. Now it starts with your rib lift, right? So big inhale, charge the body forward. At the same time, just kick and kick. Don't stop kicking. Continuously keep kicking. Feel and see the foot come over the top of your head. Kick a little bit harder and the right shoulder will pull back behind the left shoulder. Good, you need 2 shoulders in one line and eventually even 2 feet in one line. That's it, Patrick. And as the body comes down more, now place those eyeballs right down the back of the hand, making the shoulder longer, making the scapula stronger. And as you exhale, kick back to open the heart fascia. That's it. Now bring the body down a little bit more. Touch that wall in front of you and counter as you kick back and get that toe up. Up. One more. Get that toe up. Change. Good Lord. Kick to come out. Arms are down. And reset with the breath. Left arm out to the left. Left elbow touching my palm up. Straighten the left arm. Bend the left leg. Grab the ankle from the inside. All 5 fingers touch. Knees together. Right arm up in the air. Chin close to the shoulder. Now, again, it's through your breath, right? So big inhale. Charge the body forward. Again, begin to touch that wall in front of you. And at the same time, just kick and kick. Continuously kick. Just don't stop kicking. Kick so much that that foot comes right up over the top of your head. As you kick even a little bit harder, the left shoulder will get pulled back behind the right shoulder. So now you have 2 shoulders in one line. Yeah. And 2 feet in one line. I love it. As the body comes down more, place those eyeballs right down the back of the hand. That's it. Shoulder longer, scapula strong. Exhale, kick back. Open the heart fascia. Create room in the heart-lung connection. Now bring that chest down more. That's it. The weight's in the toe. Kick into the hand. If you're hanging on the heel, reach forward. Get the chest down. Toe up. 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 Change. Fierce Maria. Kick to come out. Arms are down. Big breath. Second set. Right arm out to the right. Right elbow touching by, palm up. Straighten the right arm. Bend the right leg, grab the ankle from the inside. All 5 fingers touch, knees together. Left arm up in the air, chin close to the shoulder. All right, gang. All about your breath now. So big inhale. Charge the body forward. Start to touch that wall in front of you. And at the same time, kick. And kick. And kick so much that you can feel the foot come over your head. Good, that's it. As you start to bring the body down more, kick harder. So the right shoulder pulls way back behind the left shoulder. 2 shoulders in one line. And gee whiz, you keep kicking like that, you have 2 feet in one line. Now get the body down more. That's it. Retract that shoulder. That was good. That was really good, Maria. And put those eyeballs right on the back of the hand, making the shoulder longer, scapular strong. Exhale, kick back hard. Now, this is the money. As the chest comes down, all that blood comes through the lungs, into the lower ventricles of the heart. It is so charged with oxygen. That's how we light up that heart. Get it up. That toe up, change. Yeah, kick to come out. Arms are down. That was wonderful. Reset with the breath. One more, left arm out to the left elbow touching by palm up, straighten the left arm, bend the left leg, grab the ankle from the inside, and bring the knees in tight. Right arm up in the air, chin close to the shoulder. And again, it's our breath practice. So big inhale, charge the body forward. You're going to touch that wall in front of you. At the same time, you just kick and kick so much you could feel the foot come over your head even before you see it. Start to kick harder, and that left shoulder will pull way back behind the right shoulder. Nice, Bob. 2 shoulders in one line, 2 feet in one line. Now bring your body down more and put those eyeballs right on the back of the hand, making the shoulder longer, making the scapula strong. That's it. I see a tricep over there, and as you exhale, kick back even harder. Open up the heart. Now finish with authority. Your foot should be a tripod. Down. Leg is like a steel beam. Now the tips of those fingers make them as sharp as a spear. Get that top. Up, chain. Good, Janine. Kick to come out. Arms are down. Back to your big breath. Okay, let's take a step to the back of the mat. Balancing stick, feet and heels are together. Remember, 10 seconds here. Lines of energy, no excuses. Arms over the head sideways. Interlock all 10 fingers. Release the index fingers. Keep the thumbs crossed. Reach up. Create a nice rib lift. Take a big step forward with the right leg. Both knees are locked. Now look 4 feet in front of you and brace your belly. Charge the body down. Make it a capital letter T for 10 seconds. Arms are glued with ears for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. Good. Now feet and heels together. Arms stay strong. You can do it. Reach up for your rib lift. Big step forward with the left leg. Both knees are locked. Look 4 feet in front of you. Now brace that belly and charge your body down. Make it a capital letter T. Now glue the arms with the ears for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The arms come up even more. 8. That's it. 9, 10. Change. Wonderful. Feet and heels together. Arms come down. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, you can take a quarter turn and come to the left side of the mat, or just step over the left side of the mat for standing separate leg stretch. We'll do 1 set. Feet, heels together to start. Arms over the head sideways. Now, big 4-foot step to the right. Arms come down parallel to the floor. Make sure all 5 fingers touch. Strong arms. Toes are going to turn in slightly. The knees are locked, and the belly is really braced here. Forward bend. Hinge from the hips. And again, the belly stays braced. If the hips shoot way back, bring them a little more forward for that ankle mobility. Once you get down there, bend the knees and grab the heels from behind. Now, if that grip is unavailable, you can always go for the sides of the feet or the back of the calves. Remember, mindfulness is our mantra. And once the grip is established, go back to locking the legs so the hamstrings can release and the lower back gets longer. Pull your chest down. Get that hunch out of your back to increase the zone of opposition. That means the vertical length of your diaphragm. So just create more room in your thoracic cavity. Separate your shoulders to let your head hang. Feel the blood and oxygen pour into your face. That's a nice morning facial. Now inhale, lock those legs. Exhale, pull your chest down. Nice down. Inhale, separate the shoulders. Exhale, roll forward more and pull even harder. Engage your belly, keep your legs strong, and change. Arms out, chin is out. Let's come right back to the top. Yeah. Feet and heels together. Arms over the head. Arms right down to the side. And a lot of breath. Okay, right at the peak, triangle. So feet, heels together. Arms over the head sideways. Big 4-foot step to the right. Arms down parallel to the floor. Make sure all 5 fingers touch. Right foot, that turns out to the right 90 degrees. And the left foot turns in slightly. Bend the right knee. If the knee goes over your right toe, take a wider step, but make sure the knee and toe are in one line. Now freeze. Pull your left arm back. Flip the palms towards the front. Move the arms. Right elbow in front of the knee. Now push that knee back, and at the same time, reach up in the left arm. Putting your chin right on your left shoulder so the profile of your face becomes visible. Inhale, use your ribs as a telescope to lift. Now rotate that rib cage back as you bring the left hip more forward. Relock the left leg. and push that left pinky toe on the floor so you can feel a line from that left foot all the way up to the left fingertips. Now, do not collapse. Bend the front knee a little bit more and take a big inhale and exhale. Go for it as you reach up. That's it, Pat. Reach up, up, change. Good stuff, brother. Take the arms, keep them strong. Take the right foot, turn it back to the center, turn it in more. Left foot 90 degrees towards the front. Bend your left knee. Knee and toe one line. Freeze. Pull the right arm back. Flip the palms to the front. Move the arms. Left elbow in front of the knee. Push that knee back. At the same time, reach up with the right arm and put your chin right on your right shoulder, making the profile of your face visible. Inhale. Use your ribs, gang. That is your core to lift. Now hold the lift as you rotate the rib cage back, bringing that right hip forward. Relock the right leg. Yeah, that right leg. Feel that line from the outer edge of that right foot all the way up to the right fingertips. Bend the front knee more. Without coming up at all, try to bring the mat together to work your inner thighs. You'll feel the difference. That creates a lot of strength in the inner thighs as you reach up, 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 change. Good stuff, Laura. Arms are strong now. Get the feet, heels together. Arms over the head. Arms down. And we reset with a full breath. One more time. Feet, heels together. Arms over the head sideways. Big 4-foot step to the right, arms down, parallel to the floor. Make sure all 5 fingers touch. Right foot turns out to the right 90 degrees, and the left foot turns in slightly. Bend the right knee. Deep bend. Now freeze. Pull the left arm back, flip the palms, move the arms. Right elbow in front of the knee. Push the knee back. At the same time, reach up the left arm and put your chin on your left shoulder like you want to give your shoulder a kiss. Inhale, use those ribs. That's it. Lift them up. They're a telescope. And exhale, rotate the rib cage back as the left hip comes forward. Now relock that left leg. Feel the outer edge of that left foot touch the floor as you feel that whole line reach up through the left fingertips. Now bend the front knee more. You can absolutely do it. Go to your new limit right here, right now. Now take a big inhale and exhale and make up your mind to reach up. Up, up. Change. Yeah, keep those arms strong. Right foot, turn it back to center, turn in more. Left foot 90 degrees towards the front. Bend the left knee. Last side, last set. Make it your best. Get deeper, deeper. Now freeze there. Pull the right arm back. Flip those palms. Move the arms. Left elbow in front of that left knee. Now push that knee back. At the same time, reach over the right arm. Put your chin right on your right shoulder. Profile of your face visible. Now, the ribs are a telescope towards your armpit. Lift it up. Yes. Now, rotate it back while bringing that right hip forward slightly. Relock the right leg. Feel that line from that right foot to that right hip, right through the right fingertips as you bend the front knee a little bit more. You got it. Now, bend the front knee a little bit more. That's it. Even more. You can do it. Bend the front knee. Now, you've got 8 seconds left to express yourself. Take a big inhale and exhale. Do not collapse down anymore. Just reach up, up, up. Change. That's the way, Janine. Arms stay strong. Let's get the feet, heels together. Arms over the head. Arms come right down to the side. I can feel it from here. That was good stuff. Okay, standing separate, leg, head to knee, one set. Feet, heels together. Arms over the head sideways. Interlock the thumbs. Make sure the hands stay in prayer. 3-foot step to the right. Arms stay strong. And on the heels, turn. Face the back. Bring your left hip with you. That means 2 hips are directly in one line. Reach up first, touch the ceiling, tuck your chin in your chest so you look at your belly button, round down. You can bring the mat together as you round down a little bit more. And then as soon as all 10 fingers touch the floor, the forehead and knee can make that connection by bending your knee or separating the feet as much as you need to. Once the forehead and knee do connect, the right hip goes up, left hip goes down. Hollow the belly more. So pretend you're stepping forward onto your front foot, but push the back heel down. Pull the belly in tight. Get those hands in front of you. Work them in prayer as you tear the mat apart. Now, if the hands are not in prayer, get them there now. Lock the front knee. Now, listen very carefully. Take a big gulp of oxygen first, and as you exhale, that's when you change. Tear the mat apart. Change on the exhale so you can work your diaphragm, that zone of opposition, chin off the chest. Last. Yeah. Turn, face the side. Good, Jeff. Turn and face the other way. Now it's the right hip. Bring it with you so those 2 hips are now one line. Reach up, touch the ceiling. Tuck your chin in your chest. Look for the belly button. Round down. All 10 fingers touch the floor. And once the fingers touch the floor, again, the forehead and knee can make that connection. Either bend the knee or separate the feet. And as soon as the forehead and knee connect, the right hip goes up, left hip goes down. Hollow the belly. So pull the navel in tight to get that deep compression. Liver, spleen, pancreas, even the heart and lungs are affected here. Tear the mat apart to lift those hips a little bit more. Working the hands in front of you. Get them in prayer. Tear the mat apart for that kidney strength. Now, if the hands aren't in prayer, get them there now. Lock the front knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, change. So change on the exhale. Change it up. Chin is off the chest last. Turn. Face the side. Feet, heels come together. Arms come down. And the chin stays up for that good cleansing breath. Okay, take a quarter turn. We'll face the front. For tree toe combo, then we'll be to the floor. So tree first. Feet, heels come together. The left leg is locked. Go get the right foot with the left hand. Make sure the sole of the foot faces up towards the ceiling. And as always, instead of pushing the knee down, lift your ribs and hold the lift with the standing leg locked. Right hand to the chest, not your throat, but the heart center. And left hand joins a namaskar if the foot stays. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lock. Toe stand. Look 4 feet in front of you, and you go down. Hinge from your hips, getting all 10 of your fingers to touch the floor. Once the fingers touch the floor, bend the front knee and bring all 10 fingers around the side of your body. Now, staying in tree with me, we keep lifting and locking. Very nice spot. Beautiful, Jeff. That's it, Janine. Good stuff, Mary. Toe, right hand, left hand, namaskar. Good, Laura. Sit, Maria. Wow. All right, now tree staying strong. Yeah, toe, come on out. That's wonderful. Thank you for letting me see that. That's beautiful. And everybody together, right leg is down. One more time. Okay, so right leg stays locked. We'll get the left foot with the right hand, sole of the foot faces up. And again, don't push down. We lift up. Standing leg is locked. Left hand to the chest, right hand in namaskar. Lift and lock. Toe stand. Look 4 feet in front of you, and you go down. Hinge from your hips, getting their 10 fingers to touch the floor. Once your fingers touch the floor, bend the front knee and bring all 10 fingers around the side of the body. Staying in tree, this is a powerful posture again, okay? Staying long and strong. Toe, right hand, left hand, namaskar. And if you're in namaskar, work off the heel. Beautiful. Nice pack. Good, Dan. The tree stays strong. Toe, come on out the same way you went in. And then everybody together. Left leg is down. That was beautiful, Maria. Now give yourself an acknowledgement of a wonderful standing series and then right to your back, Shavasana. Okay, so now we're to the floor, and we'll be to the floor for the rest of the class. However, let's enjoy some Savasana time. So in Savasana, ankles can touch, the feet relax open, arms close by, palms up. And as always, it's really about our breath. This is a breath practice class. That's really what it is. So on the inhale, I suggest the belly rises, not the chest, and the ribs will go out to either side of them. On the exhale, kind of like a balloon, right? The belly just deflates down. The issue could be your lower back. So if it's too much on the lower back, you could drop the rib cage slightly. And we'll practice 4 or 5 deep breaths, Savasana. You can start to deepen the breath. Wonderful. Okay, wind removing pose. Feet heels together to make your alignment. Bend the right leg. Interlock all 10 fingers 2 inches below the right knee. Get a 10-finger arthritis fighting grip as you pull the right knee into the right armpit. That makes sure you avoid your rib cage. Left shoulder off the floor, push it down. Left calf muscle on the floor, flex the left foot. So the right ankle's in line with the right knee. Inhale, pull the knee in more. No complacency. Exhale, back flat. Change. Feet and heels together. Bend the left leg. Now interlock those 10 fingers 2 inches below the left knee. You get a 10-finger grip here. Remember, arthritis fighting grip as you pull the left knee into the left armpit. That really avoids the rib cage. Right shoulder off the floor, push it down. Right calf muscle on the floor, flex the right foot. Make sure the left ankle's in line with the left knee. So as you inhale, pull the knee in even more. Exhale, make sure your back is flat. Change. Feet and heels come together. Bend both knees into your chest. Give your knees a big hug by grabbing your opposite elbows with each other. Boy, is it a tight grip. Compact back of the heads on the floor, chins down the center line of the chest. So as you inhale, start to squeeze the inner thighs really tight. Exhale, slide your hips down. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs. And on this exhale, the hips and even the shoulders go right back down towards the floor. Change. Right back into your Savasana, arms down by side, palms up. Okay, gang, let's prepare for our first sit-up of the class. So feet, heels come together first. Flex the toes toward you. Arms over the head, interlock the thumbs to the palms are up. Drop your rib cage for a really flat back. Now, big inhale. Sit up. The moment you grab your toes, you start your double exhale and bring the elbows down towards your calves. Turn around, please, for the spine strengthening series. You lay flat on your belly in a prone position for the next 4 postures. And the first one is Cobra. So in Cobra, hands and palms flat underneath the shoulder blades, all 5 fingers touch. Elbows scrape your ribs, ankles touch, toes are pointed, and knees are locked. So zip tie your feet together. Inhale. Thanks, Jeff. Lift the chest. Just use your spine strength. Lock the knees and point the toes. That's it, brother. Now bring your body forward. Keep coming forward. Separate your ribs, trim the waistline, and squeeze those inner thighs tight. Now keep the shoulders pulling back, and the chest comes up. Keep coming up. 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 Change. That was a good one, Jeff. Come on down. Left ear's on the towel. Look towards the edge of the mat, arms to the side of the body. Second set, chin back on the mat, hands and palms flat underneath your shoulder blades. All 5 fingers touch, elbows scrape the ribs, ankles touch, toes are pointed. Remember, very active feet here, knees are locked. Inhale, lift the chest. Just use that spine strength at first. You lock the knees, point the toes. Bring your body forward. Keep coming forward, right? Like you're trying to really come forward, just like a snake, and squeeze the shoulder blades together, pulling the shoulders way off the ears. Get the big chest here. That's it. Now come forward as you look up. Chin up, now chest up. Up, up, change. Nice, Patrick. Come on down, left ear's on the towel. Arms come to the side body. You can reach down toward your knees just to create some room. Locust pose, chin on the mat. Leave the arms where they are. Flip your hands so the palms touch. And remember, being mindful. So if it's in your practice, bring your arms underneath your body. Little baby fingers should touch each other side by side, and you're grabbing the floor with all 10 fingers. The chin stays on the mat. That's how you stabilize and protect the neck. Relax the left side of your body. Don't let it help you at all. Lock the right leg. Lift the right leg up. Make it half of 90. That means it is 45 degrees. So lock the knee to work the glute, point to toe. So just shape and sculpt the oblique. Roll that right hip down. Work across the center line or broad line in the back. Change. Relax the right leg. Lock the left. Lift the left leg up. So it's half of 90. That means it is 45 degrees, gang. Lock the knee, point to toe. So I have your ankle. I'm going to pull. Now grab the floor with all 10 fingers and lift the leg up, up, up. Change. Mouth on the towel. Perhaps the forehead. Feet and heels are together. Knees are locked. Start with a big inhale. Double leg lift. Lift both legs up. Lock the knees. Point to toes. Squeeze the inner thighs really tight toward each other. Now grab the floor with all 10 fingers. Brace your belly just like you're going to get a punch as the legs start to go up, up, up. Change. That's the way, Dan. That looked good, man. Come on down. Left ear's on the towel. Arms to the side of your body. Second set. Chin back on the mat. Leave the arms there. Flip your hands so the palms touch. Again, once the palms touch, let's bring those arms right underneath your body. So exactly where they were before, but hey, maybe get crazy a little bit more. Grab the floor with all 10 fingers. Chin is on the mat. Relax the left side of that body. Lock the right leg. Lift the right leg up. So it's half of 90. That means it's 45 degrees. Lock the knee. That's it. Point to toe. Imagine you're trying to put your footprint right on the ceiling above you. As you lock the knee, change. Good stuff, Jeff. Relax the right leg, lock the left. Lift the left leg up. Again, it should be half of 90. That means 45 degrees. Lock the knee, point to toe. Inner thigh up to what you're saying. Rotate that left hip down even more. Change. Wonderful. Mouth on the towel. Maybe the forehead goes there too. Feet and heels together. Knees are locked. Now, big inhale. Double leg lift. Lift both legs up. Now, lock the knees first and point to toes. Squeeze the inner thighs really tight toward each other. Now, this is a trick. Grab the floor with all 10 fingers. Brace your belly like you're going to get a punch. Light up that QL as the legs go up. Do it. Higher. Up. 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 Change. Come on down. Remove the arms. Left ear's on the towel. Thanks, Maria. I was just going to ask you that. Full locus, chin on the mat, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Nice, Dan. That hip looks good, man. I don't know if it's just the camera. I got to get you in person, man. But what a difference, brother. Good stuff. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens by hard work. Chin on the mat, arms out to the side like a couple airplane wings. Feet, heels together, tops and feet are flat on the floor. Now, big inhale, lift, arms, legs, chest. Everything comes off the mat except for the hips. So the first thing is inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we strengthen, we lift. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift. Now turn the palms slightly forward, and now it's freedom. Right, here we go. The friendly skies. Get it up, up, up. Change. That's it. Take up a lot of room. Chin is, left ear's on the mat, arms to the side of the body. Is that butter? Cool Whip? Oh. Second set, chin on the mat, arms out to the side like airplane wings. That's hippie Cool Whip. My favorite. Feet and heels together, tops and feet flat to the floor. Now, big inhale, lift, arms, legs, chest. Everything comes off the mat. Now, again, length on your inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, length. Now, palms slightly forward to work those rhomboids. Now, here we go. Big inhale and exhale and go up. Just go, gang. Up, up, up. Change. Good stuff. Nice work. Come on down. Left ear's on the towel, arms to the side of the body. Sorry, that's your right ear on the towel, arms to the side of the body. And again, just to your breath. Wonderful. Floor bow, chin on the mat, please. Bend the knees, grab your feet from behind. Use your pinky finger as a guide. That's going to make it underneath the toes. Now, the knees come closer, right? Pretend you have an imaginary yoga block between your thighs so those knees don't go outside your hips. Now, take a big inhale. Kick both feet into the hands. And as you kick the feet and hands, I want you to look up. Shoulders pulled down and back. So the first thing is just a little bit of a squeeze and a separation, right? It might bring you down a little bit at first, but it's going to feel into the ribs, into the waistline. So squeeze and separate. Now just keep breathing. And now take a big inhale and exhale. Chest stay stable as the thighs keep going up. 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 Change. That was really good, Jeff. Feet were even on that one. Come on down. Left ear's on the towel. Arms to the side of the body. Second set, chin back on the mat. Bend the knees, grab the feet from behind. Use your pinky finger. That is your guide to grab underneath the toes. Now squeeze that imaginary yoga block. Big inhale. Kick both feet into the hands. As you kick the feet in the hands, I want you to look up. Shoulders pulled down and back. Yeah, brother. Now keep breathing. You look good. Squeeze the inner thighs, separate the ankles. Beautiful, Bob. Squeeze and separate. That's it. Oh, you guys look good. Nice, Maria. Open up here now. Squeeze and separate. Now breathe. Hold the thighs and get the chest. Open it up. Open up that chest. Kick back. Get the chest up. 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 Change. Beautiful. Come on down. Right ear's on the towel. Just take that breath. Good. Okay, let's change again. Come to the top of the mat. Knees together. Separate the heels and ankles. Sit down in between the heels for a little fixed firm. You can always have a water break. Jeff, I was trying to unmute you. Do you have a mirror in front of you, brother? Do you have a mirror in front of you? Good, good. You look really good. You really do. It's so hard to see the picture when we're part of the frame anyway. And sometimes these illusions of the mirror can mess with us a little bit. This is a good time for us to practice without a mirror, just to get that little bit of a feel more. Okay, so the heels are separated, the tops of the feet are flat to the floor, and as always, your call if you want to recline. However, if you do, keep one hand down, one elbow, so the knees stay fixed and firm. And if you do get to your back, you bring your arms over your head, grab your opposite elbows. Otherwise, stay there. Good. And that's how we start to work a little bit more. Again, it's just time here and breath. Big inhales and exhales. If the chest is lifting and it's too much on your lower back, you can drop your rib cage slightly, and that'll help get the torso longer. Beautiful. Now, if you're on your back, bring your arms next to your body, keep the knees fixed and firm, and come all the way back to the top. Good. Now, before you turn around, Janine, can you drop your computer just a little bit so I can see you? And then turn around in Shavasana. Or your iPad or your phone. I'm not sure what device we have. I just saw your head there. I'm like, oh, there she is again. Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Perfect. Arms over that. Interlock the thumbs. Flex the feet down the seat. Sit up. Double exhale as you grab your toes ball. Good. Okay. It is half tortoise. Turn around, middle of the mat, knees together, heels together, sit down, top of the heels. Arms over the head sideways. Interlock the thumbs so the hands are in prayer. Now remember, it's a rib lift. So lift the ribs and then brace your belly. Charge the body forward. Pretend like you're scraping your fingers against the wall in front of you. Chin off the chest and the forehead touches the floor. Now, once the forehead touches the floor, the hips can slide back down towards the heels. However, if that takes your forehead off the floor, I'd rather you keep your forehead on the floor. Elbows and wrists are off the floor. So imagine I have your fingers, I'm pulling, somebody has you by the hips and they're pulling. That creates the natural human tug of war. Squeeze the inner thighs toward each other as the hips and the toenails start to slide down. Chin should be off the chest, guys. Get the back flatter by dropping the chest and getting the elbows locked, the arms locked. Now squeeze the inner thighs tight. Take a big inhale, reach forward, and let's rise up. Reach up, arms up, up, up. Camel. So arms come down, stand up on your knees. 6 inches apart between your knees. Now 2 fists can measure the distance if you're not sure of the distance. And then remember, tops of the feet should be flat to the floor. Right hand to right hip, left hand to left hip. Elbow squeeze. Now lift your ribs and squeeze your inner thighs for stability. Head begins to drop back. Start to look for the wall behind you. It's a squeeze, lift, and push. So hips push forward, lift the chest, and squeeze the inner thighs. If you're halfway down the wall already, only then right hand to right heel. Left hand to left heel, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Otherwise, those hands stay on your hips. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, push your hips forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs tight. That's it. Nice, Patrick. Now push those knees right into the floor. Take a big inhale as you squeeze your shoulder blades. And on the exhale, create room as the chest goes up. Squeeze the inner thighs, chest up, up, up. Change. Right hand to right hip, left hand to left hip. Sit down. Yo, Patrick, that was fierce, man. That looked good. Right on your back, Shavasana. Squeezing the inner thighs is no joke in this posture, okay? It really isn't. The illusion is that it takes us out of the posture, the depth of the posture more. That is an illusion. Don't fall for it, okay? What it's doing is strengthening your foundation so through time you can get deeper into your posture without any chance of injury. Arms over that, interlock the thumbs, flex the feet down, seat, sit up, go exhale, grab the toes and pull. All right, second set. Let's do it. Come to the top of the mat. Stand up on the knees. Now, you can go wider with the knees. It can be more than 6 inches. The tops of the feet are flat to the floor, and the heels and the feet stay right behind your hips, so you don't want them outside your hips. Right hand to right hip, left hand to left hip, elbow squeeze. Now, again, lift the ribs, squeeze the inner thighs, and begin to look back. Now, again, it's a lift, a squeeze, and a push. So you can push, lift, and squeeze, and only if you're halfway down the wall, then right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. As you inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, push hips forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs toward each other. Oh, that looks good. Now take a big inhale as you squeeze your shoulder blades. That's it. Now don't collapse as the chest keeps lifting. Up, up, up. Change. Nice, Bob. Nice, Janine. Right hand to right hip, left hand to left hip. Sit down. And now turn around, right on your back, Shavasana. Ooh, that was good, Dan. Very good, Marina. Let's simmer for a second, right? Enjoy. Take a breath. Very nice. Yeah. Now you got it. Cameled up. Arms over that. Interlock the thumbs. Flex the feet, tight and seat. Sit up. Double exhale as you grab the toes and pull. Nice, Dana Maria. That was really good. Okay, let's turn around for rabbit. Middle of the mat, knees together, heels together. You can sit down on top of the heels. Now, there's always an option to flip the towel over the heels, then right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel, so the fingers are on the inside, thumbs are on the outside. As you squeeze the shoulder blades, it takes a little room. Tuck your chin, round your shoulders, and hollow the belly as you round down. Get your forehead, even your eyebrows to touch your knees. The moment that happens, automatically the top of your head touches the floor. Now lift the hips right up towards the ceiling, roll forward like a wheel. If the forehead and knees separated, walk the knees forward. Squeeze your heels together. Once the elbows are locked, you're far enough forward. Now listen carefully. Squeeze your inner thighs really tight so you can release the middle, the thoracic part of your back. Push your knees into the floor so there's no pressure on your head. Take the shoulders off the ears and squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze everything and push your knees into the floor as you lift up. Up, up, change. Yeah. Chin off the chest, last on your back spot. I thought you were going to bust out of that shirt, Dan. That looked good, man. Really good. Arms over that. Interlock the thumbs, flex the feet, tight and seat, sit up. Double exhale as you grab the toes. Let's turn around, second set. Rabbit, middle of the mat, knees together, heels together, sit down, top of the heels. Always that option to flip the towel over the heels, right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Squeeze the shoulder blades, tuck your chin in your chest, look for that belly button, round down, forehead touches the knees, automatically the top of that touches the floor, and lift those hips right up toward the ceiling. Roll forward like a wheel. If the forehead and knees separated, walk the knees forward and squeeze your heels together. As the heels come together, get the elbows locked. Now, squeeze your inner thighs tight. Feel what happens to the middle part of your back. Push your knees into the floor. Pull the shoulders way off the ears. Do not come forward. Just up, up, up. Change. Nice, Laura. Sit down first. Chin off the chest last. To your back. Sravasana. That was nice. Arms over that. Interlock the thumbs. Flex the feet, tight in that seat, and sit up. Double exhale as you grab your toes ball. Okay, turn around for head to knee with stretching. You can face the front, bring the right foot out to the right, 90 degrees of the right corner of your mat. Left foot up into the inner thigh so the sole of the foot touching it. Arms over the head. Now get a nice rib lift. Turn to the right, tuck the chin, and go down and grab that right foot 2 inches below the toes. Get a 10-finger interlock grip as the forehead and knee can connect by bending your knee. Once the forehead and knee do connect, roll into the left elbow down towards the floor. Wiggle the right hip back as the left shoulder comes forward, flexing all 5 toes toward you. Inhale, lengthen through those ribs. Exhale, roll into the left. Inhale, flex the toes toward you, and now touch the wall with that heel. Change, good stuff, Dan. Left foot out to left, 90 degrees, right foot up into your thigh. Arms over the head, get a nice rib lift. Turn to the left, tuck that chin. Go down and grab the left foot 2 inches below the toes. 10 interlock fingers in the forehead and knee can connect by bending the knee. Once the forehead and knee do connect, roll into the left elbow down towards, right elbow down towards the floor, and wiggle the left hip back as the right shoulder comes forward. Inhale, lengthen your ribs. Exhale, flex the toes. Inhale, roll into the right. Now exhale, touch the wall with that heel for 3, 2, 1. Change. Arms over the head, legs straight out. Lay it onto your back, flat on your back. Everybody, sit up. Double exhale as you grab your toes and pull. So you're going to take your index finger, your middle finger, those are your 2 peace sign fingers, and hook them around the 2 big toes. Now walk those hips back, right? Get to the front side of sit bones. Create a nice tilt in the hips to get that lower back a little longer. Squeeze the inner thighs so the pinky toes face you. Okay, no collapsing here. So on the inhale, we lift. Exhale, we pull. Inhale, lift, exhale, pull. Pull and lift. Lift and pull. Shoulders away from the ears, using the rib cage, and you're squeezing her thighs. Now work the elbows down towards your calves. Now eventually the elbows will go below the calves. Good. Shoulders off those ears a little bit. Pull the shoulders down a little bit, Jeff. That's it. Now keep breathing, and then take a big inhale and ivy ribs, and I'm going to go forward for 3, 2, 1. Change. Good stuff. You should smile, brother. That was a good one. Spine twist first. Bend the left leg. Right foot over the left knee so the heel touch knee foot is flat on the floor. Now the right arm comes behind you. Make it a kickstand. The left arm is going to come up and over so the left elbow is on the knee. Now push the knee back even further. Janine, bring your right foot out a little bit more closer to your knee. So straight out. Yes, right there. Perfect. Now roll into the right so both of those sit bones touch the floor, right? That's the idea here. So the inhale lengthens us. Exhale, rotate the right shoulder back. Inhale, reach down with the left hand. Puff your chest forward. Exhale, pin that right hip and go. As you twist, keep pushing back and puff the chest. Puff that chest, twist, change. Slowly unwind. Good stuff. Bend the right leg, left foot over the right knee so the heel ankle touch the knee. Foot remains flat to the floor. Left arm is behind you. The right arm comes up and over. So the right elbow on the knee, push the knee back so far. Hey, maybe you can grab the other knee and roll into the left. Both sit bones touch the floor, right? So the first thing, again, is as you inhale, you just really get long. Open up. Exhale, roll into the right slightly. Inhale, reach down with the right hand. Open the left shoulder. Look over the left shoulder and pin that right hip. Now, one more time, right? We're really lifting here. So big inhale, puff the chest. That's it. And start to twist, 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 change. Beautiful. Slowly unwind. Right back to Savasana. Last sit up of the class. Arms over there, interlock the thumbs. Flex the feet, tighten the seat, sit up. Double exhale as you grab the toes and pull. Okay, let's turn around for our final breathing, please. Breath of fire blowing in firm pose. So as you turn around, you can sit down hips to heels, cross-legged, even legs out straight. Remember, a seated position that works for you is good for me as long as the chest is open and spine is straight. The elbows are locked, shoulders are down and back. We do one set of this. So let's do it together. All right, now big inhale. Begin. Picking up the pace, shorter, faster. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You can seal off this series any way you like. And then for that final Savasana, you can turn around, lay flat onto your back. It's time to get out the eyes shut. Beautiful, beautiful work today, guys. As always, go enjoy the day. You should be very proud of yourselves. Namaste.